Arsenal are back in the race for Napoli striker Victor Rochevin after Paris Saint-Germain pulled out of negotiations, according to reports. The Gunners are hoping to sign a new striker in the summer transfer window, with Mikel Arteta's side linked to Rochevin, Sporting Lisbon's Victor Gyökeres, Newcastle United's Alexander Isak and Brentford's Ivan Toney amongst others. Kai Havertz, who was initially brought in as a midfielder, was deployed up front from the start by Arsenal on 20 occasions in all competitions last campaign. Gabriel Jesus and Eddie Nketiah could only manage 9 Premier League goals between them last season as Arsenal finished runners-up to Manchester City on the final day of the season. Arsenal did not struggle to score in general, with the Gunners hitting the back of the net on 91 occasions in 38 Premier League matches, but many think a clinical striker could aid their title bid next term. And it seems Arteta and Arsenal sporting director Edu seem to feel the same, as they continue to be linked with a number of strikers. It was reported earlier in the summer that the Gunners had decided to leave talks to sign Rochevin over the financial demands of any deal to sign the Nigeria international. Reports in Italy claim that Arsenal have now returned to the table for Rochevin, with PSG failing to make a breakthrough in negotiations with Napoli over a price. The French club still think the Serie A side are asking for too much for the clinical Nigerian, with his release clause set at €130 million and the Italians hoping to sell him for at least €100 million. There is still interest from Chelsea too, with the chance again for Rochevin to make a move to the Premier League, which he has always dreamed of. And Football Transfers back up those reports with similar information, with PSG deciding to pull out of talks for Rochevin, and the French club are now focusing on the upcoming season with their current strikers. The report adds, PSG sources have informed us that they are confident in their current attacking lineup, believing that they have some of the world's best strikers already in Gonzalo Ramos and Randal Kolo Muani. They have dismissed rumors of stalled negotiations, as has been relayed in other publications, asserting that talks are now definitely dead. PSG believes that Napoli's asking price for Rochevin is too high, and the possible addition of João Neves from Benfica would see them well equipped for the season ahead without needing to pursue the striker. Football transfers continue. Football transfers continue. It's thought now that Arsenal could make an approach for Rochevin, however, with the Gunners and Chelsea returning to Napoli in recent days to enter talks over a possible move for the attacker. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano also issued his own update on the future of Rochevin. He said, "The situation between PSG and Victor Rochevin remains the same. We know that 10 to 15 days ago, Rochevin gave his green light to joining PSG. He's very open to joining the project, very enthusiastic about PSG. But PSG didn't like the conditions imposed by Napoli. One of these was to include Kane Lee as part of the deal, the other was to pay Rochevin's release clause. They're not going to do that. The situation is in total standby, that's the point. The intention of Victor Rochevin remains to leave in the summer. The idea of Rochevin remains to change. The idea of Napoli is very clear: Romelu Lukaku. Antonio Conte, the manager, is crazy for Lukaku. Some contact has already taken place between Conte and Lukaku. They had a fantastic relationship. The contract is ready, it's a 3-year deal. It now depends on Victor Rochevin." Between Chelsea and Rochevin, the message is clear. Nothing is happening if the price is the release clause and the salary is the same as he has at Napoli, €12 million at Napoli. If this package is reviewed and if the deal with PSG collapses, we can't exclude anything in the month of August. There's nothing advanced, there's nothing concrete, but it could remain one of the options, also because Napoli and Chelsea will discuss Lukaku.